If you saw a title promising a transformation in 54 minutes a day, your first instinct was probably to scroll right past it. I completely understand that reaction. In our modern world, asking for nearly an hour of your time feels like asking for a mountain when you barely have the energy to climb a hill. When you are over 50, and you are juggling family obligations, perhaps work, or just the fatigue that seems to creep in by the afternoon, the idea of carving out a solid hour for exercise can feel overwhelming. It sounds like another chore on a list that is already too long. A lot of people assume that to lose that stubborn belly fat or to regain the vitality they felt 20 years ago, they need to join a gym, hire a trainer, or commit to a grueling boot camp. But I want to invite you to look at this number differently. The secret to this ancient practice isn't about finding 54 minutes of willpower in a row. It is about understanding the rhythm of your body and the power of accumulation. We are going to talk about a method that is often called Bodhidharma's arm-waving exercise, or Shuai Shou Gong. While many people look to Tai Chi for health, finding a local class or trying to memorize the intricate choreography of the Yang style can be daunting. You might have looked up Tai Chi for beginners online, only to find yourself confused by the footwork or the subtle shifts in weight. Tai Chi is a beautiful, profound art, but for the specific goal of mobilizing belly fat and clearing stagnation quickly, this arm-waving technique is arguably more effective because of its simplicity. It requires no memorization. You don't need special clothing. You don't even need a yoga mat. You just need a few square feet of space and a willingness to stand still and move your arms. Let's address the comparison to Tai Chi honestly. Tai Chi is often called meditation in motion, and it is wonderful for balance training and mental clarity. However, the learning curve is steep. It can take months to learn a form correctly. In contrast, this arm-waving exercise is something you can master in the next 5 minutes. It is accessible immediately. It creates a specific hydraulic pumping action in the body that targets the lymphatic system, your body's drainage system, much faster than the slow, complex movements of a long Tai Chi form. If you are dealing with arthritis or joint stiffness, the simplicity of this movement is a blessing. It allows you to generate circulation without the twisting and turning that can sometimes aggravate sensitive knees or hips in a standard Tai Chi walking practice. Before we get to the magic number of 54 minutes, we need to understand the mechanics. If you do this with the wrong tension, it becomes just calisthenics. If you do it with the right intention, it becomes internal medicine. The posture starts with what the masters call top empty, bottom full. Imagine your upper body is light, like a cloud or a willow branch. Your neck is relaxed, your shoulders are completely dropped, and your chest is open. But your lower body is like the roots of an ancient tree. You stand with your feet shoulder width apart, and here is a crucial detail: you gently grip the ground with your toes. This isn't a clenching tight grip, but a firm connection, as if you are trying to hold a piece of paper against the floor with your toes. This action activates the meridians that run up the inside of your legs and connect to your digestive system. The movement itself is a pendulum swing. You swing your arms forward, but you only use about 30% of your energy. It's a gentle toss. Then, you swing them backward, and this is where the magic happens. You use about 70% of your energy to throw the arms back. It's a crisp, firm backward motion, almost as if you are trying to throw away water from your fingertips. Then, you let gravity bring them back to the front. It is not a muscle exercise, it is a momentum exercise. Swing gently front, swing firmly back. Swing gently front, swing firmly back. The knees play a subtle rhythm too. As the arms go back, the knees straighten slightly, never locking, just straightening, and as the arms come forward, the knees sink just a little bit. It creates a subtle pulse through the entire body. Now, let's solve the mystery of the 54 minutes. If I told you to stand there and wave your arms for nearly an hour straight, you would likely get bored, your back might get tired, and you would give up after day 3. The genius of this protocol lies in the rule of 3. The 54 minutes is a daily total, not a marathon session. It breaks down into 3 distinct sessions of 18 minutes each. This is manageable. 18 minutes is roughly the length of a sitcom without commercials, or a short podcast episode, or simply a quiet moment while the coffee brews and you listen to the birds. Here is the formula for true transformation. You do your first session of 18 minutes in the morning, ideally right after you wake up and have had a glass of warm water. In 18 minutes, at a steady, rhythmic pace, you will perform approximately 1,000 swings. This morning session is designed to wake up the qi, or the vital energy. After lying still all night, your blood and lymph can be stagnant. This movement acts like a pump, flushing out the stiffness and signaling to your metabolism that the day has begun. It is far more effective than just coffee for waking up the brain. The second session happens at noon, or perhaps right before your lunch or midday rest. This is another 18 minutes, another 1,000 swings. This session is about resetting. By the middle of the day, stress has started to accumulate. Maybe your shoulders have crept up toward your ears. Maybe your digestion feels sluggish. This midday practice resets your nervous system. It pulls the energy down from your busy head and back into your roots. It prepares your body to digest food efficiently rather than storing it as stress fat. The final session happens at night, shortly before you go to bed. This is the third set of 18 minutes, completing your daily total of 3,000 swings. This might seem counterintuitive exercising before bed, but remember, this is not high-intensity cardio. We are not trying to spike your heart rate. We are trying to harmonize it. This rhythmic, repetitive motion settles the mind. It allows you to discharge the worries of the day so they don't follow you into your sleep. Many people find that this final session cures their insomnia better than any tea or supplement. So, why does this specific schedule target belly fat? It comes down to consistency and hormonal regulation. Stubborn belly fat in adults over 50 is rarely just about calories. It is almost always about cortisol and insulin. When you are stressed, your body produces cortisol, which essentially tells your body to hold onto fat around the midsection as a survival mechanism. By breaking the exercise into 3 parts, you are giving your body 3 distinct signals throughout the day to lower cortisol. You are keeping the metabolic fire simmering gently all day long, rather than blasting it once and then letting it go cold. Furthermore, the lymphatic system does not have a pump like the heart. It relies on movement to clear waste. If you sit all day, the waste accumulates, leading to inflammation and bloating. By waving your arms and pulsing your legs 3 times a day, you are manually pumping the lymphatic system, flushing out fluid retention that often masquerades as fat. It creates a constant state of flow. Just as some people practice backwards walking or retro walking to engage different brain pathways and muscles, swinging the arms backward engages the back of the shoulders and opens the chest, countering the hunched forward posture we all develop from looking at screens. This opening of the chest allows for deeper breathing, which oxygenates the blood and further aids in fat metabolism. There is also a profound mental component to this that functions as stress relief. In the East, they say that where the mind goes, the energy flows. When you practice these 3,000 swings, you can use the counting as a form of meditation. Counting to 1,000 is not easy for the mind. It wants to wander. It wants to think about the grocery list or an argument you had yesterday. But by gently bringing your attention back to the count 100, 101, 102, you are training your brain to focus. This quiets the monkey mind. When the mind goes quiet, the body enters a parasympathetic state, which is the state of rest and digest. This is the only state in which the body can effectively heal and release excess weight. I know what you are thinking. 3,000 swings. 54 minutes? That still sounds like a lot for a beginner. And you are absolutely right. If you have been sedentary, or if you are dealing with arthritis, do not try to hit these numbers on day 1. You will likely strain your shoulders or lower back, and then you will stop. The path to longevity is paved with patience, not force. Here is a progression guide to keep you safe and successful. Start with the timing, but reduce the volume. Commit to the 3 times a day schedule, but only do 5 minutes per session. That is just 15 minutes total for the day. Anyone can do that. Do 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes at noon, and 5 minutes at night. Focus entirely on your form. Feel the grip of your toes. Feel the relaxation of your shoulders. Ensure your knees feel comfortable. If you feel any pain, make the movement smaller. You don't need to swing high, you just need to swing rhythmically. After a week of consistency, increase each session to 8 minutes. Then 10. Slowly build up the strength in your legs and the endurance in your shoulders. It might take you 2 or 3 months to reach the full 18 minutes per session, and that is perfectly fine. The benefits start the moment you begin, not just when you hit the target number. This is a form of balance training as well. As you stand for longer periods, the small stabilizer muscles in your feet and ankles will become stronger, reducing your risk of falls in daily life. To get the most out of this practice, lifestyle integration is key. I mentioned warm water earlier, and I cannot stress this enough. In traditional Chinese medicine, cold water is seen as extinguishing the digestive fire. When you are doing this practice to detoxify and move stagnation, you want to support that process. Drink a glass of warm water before and after your practice. It helps to lubricate the joints and flush out the toxins that the movement is releasing from your tissues. It is a simple addition, but it amplifies the results significantly. Some of you might be wondering about the better than Tai Chi claim again. It is not that Tai Chi is ineffective. Tai Chi for health is a proven concept. But Tai Chi is often about cultivating energy through complex, slow forms. The arm waving exercise is about circulating energy through repetition. For someone with significant belly fat, fluid retention, or metabolic slowdown, circulation is the first priority. You need to get things moving before you can refine them. Think of this arm waving as the deep cleaning that prepares the house. Once you have cleared the stagnation and built up your leg strength with this practice, you might find that you eventually want to learn a full Tai Chi set. But for now, this is the most efficient tool for the job. It is also fascinating to look at the similarities with other longevity practices. You might have heard of retro walking or backwards walking, which has gained popularity recently for knee health and brain function. This arm waving exercise shares a similar philosophy. It emphasizes the backward motion. In our daily lives, we are always reaching forward, driving, typing, eating. We rarely reach back. By emphasizing the backward swing, we are correcting a lifetime of imbalance. We are opening the front of the body and strengthening the back of the body. This postural correction alone can make your belly look flatter because you are standing taller and not compressing your abdomen. So, here is my invitation to you. Do not let the number 54 scare you. Let it be a goal on the horizon. For today, just try the movement. Stand up, grip the floor gently with your toes, drop your shoulders, and swing. 1, 2, 3. Feel the air moving past your fingers. Feel the gentle pulse in your legs. It doesn't matter if you do it for 3 minutes or 30 minutes today. What matters is that you are reconnecting with your body. You are taking a moment to care for yourself. Remember, progress over perfection. A lot of people assume that if they miss a session, they have failed. That is not true. If you only do the morning session, that is a win. If you only do the night session to help you sleep, that is a win. Your body is incredibly forgiving and responsive. It is waiting for the right signals. When you provide this rhythmic, gentle motion, you are telling your body that it is safe to let go of stress, to let go of tension, and yes, to let go of the weight it no longer needs to carry. Give this simple practice a try. You might find that these rhythmic swings become the favorite part of your day, a quiet refuge where you can just be, breathe, and move. Thank you for spending this time with me. If you found this helpful and want to learn more about simple, effective ways to improve your health as you age, please click the like button and subscribe to the channel. It helps us reach more people just like you. Here's to your health, your balance, and your peace of mind.